would you ever step in the cage? So, the cage and the ring is different. I would say the ring is a bit more sophisticated, right? And once you're in the ring, it feels like you still have a lot of adrenaline. And the worst part is when you step into the ring and your adrenaline drops right before the match. That's the worst thing. And that's happened to me once. That I had no energy stepping into the ring because of my adrenaline dump happening before my match, which is crazy. I've never heard of a adrenaline dump right before you step into the ring. Anyways, but stepping into the octagon is something different because it feels more raw, right? It feels more like two bears fighting each other in the nature. So it's not as sophisticated because you can knee, you can, choke them, you can do whatever you want almost. Alright, top 5 fighters. Top 3 fighters who would be the GOAT, but messed it up. So, first of all, Charles Oliveira, he was literally on the way to becoming the GOAT. Even though he had many losses before the UFC, during his early stages of the UFC, in his early parts, I would say still in his prime, bro, he was crazy. And when you imagine him fighting, you couldn't imagine him losing because he was good on the feet, he was good on the ground, he was good everywhere. So looking at that, I would say he would have been one of the GOATs if he didn't lose. And then we also have Volkanovski. His loss to Islam and Ilya really brought his reputation down so much, right? Because he was one of the best, and he still is, but after those losses, and such big losses, I don't think he's in the GOATs talks anymore. These two, and then we also have... Conor wasn't really a GOAT in fighting. If you just look at fighting and records, he wasn't the GOAT. Because he had losses, Nate Diaz, Khabib, etc. But if you were to speak about everything, not just the fighting, but also the build-ups, the shit-talking, the everything of... then he is the GOAT, right? But if you only look at fighting, there's Jon Jones, Khabib, Islam. And now it's Ilya. He's also in the talks of being one of the best. Merab in his weight division is also being one of the best, considering who he has beat and in what fashion he beat those people in. And then we also have another question, because now we've listed 3 people. We also have another question, which is the most overrated fighters right now, right? Not even right now, but just generally. When you think about it, I would say Khabib is actually one of the most overrated. It's not that he's amazing, right? Because he's beat a lot of people.